Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a custom ringtone from an MP3 in iTunes for your iPhone 5 on iOS 6. That's what I have. I just got the new iPhone 2 or 3 days ago. So I start by making a folder called Ringtones just so I can show iTunes where I'm putting my little snippets of ringtones. And you can see here it is, and I got some in here already. And so then I go to iTunes. And again, if you don't have your folder already created, you probably won't have this tones thing over here. It's possible you do. I can't remember if it did or not. But once you go in here and add your folder to your library, it should come up as long as you've done everything that I show you here to do. One thing you can do before we go forward is enable a preference in here under General Preferences of iTunes. Go under Import Settings and make sure AAC encoder is enabled, because these other ones won't be the correct file type for an iPhone, and it could possibly be set there. But just make sure. And then we're going to go ahead and pick the song I want. And I've already determined which I want, which song I would like. And so I've listened to the song already and determined the 30-second portion of the song which I want as my ringtone. 5 minutes is way too long, and we don't want to have that much memory consumed on our phone, because anything over 30 seconds just goes to voicemail anyway, so we won't be hearing it. Nobody will be hearing it. It'll just be wasted space. So go in here. And I've already, like I said, listened to my song and determined the 30 seconds I like. And this is where I put it in. At 11 seconds, I want it to start, and that part of the song. And 30 seconds would be right there at maybe 41 after or whatever. So just do that for your song and write it down if you have to. And then click OK. And that doesn't really change the file, but it does set like a little, some type of marker for iPhones or iTunes to go back and do this with. And once we create an AAC version, after that little snippet parameter we put in of our 30-second snippet, we click on create AAC, and it very quickly makes another little 30-second snippet, and that's our ringtone. But we're not done yet. Right click on that, go into show Windows Explorer, and then you'll see our snippet. It's 30 seconds. All these other songs here and other files are irrelevant. You probably won't see those there. One thing you'll have to do is be able to change the file extension here. You might not see those file extensions, considering or depending on which which operating system you have. I have Windows 7, and I've enabled file extension viewing. Sometimes they're hidden, and you have to go and uncheck the box that says hide file extensions. And you have to Google that, and Google what Windows operating system you have and how to unhide file extensions. And I've already done that, but since yours will probably be different anyways, I won't show you how to do it because that might just confuse you. Anyways, Google it, figure it out. Go over here and change this from M4A to M4R. And don't forget, this is just our 30-second file type, or file length here, not the original song. Add an R to the extension, hit enter. It's going to say, do you want to do this? You might have messed up your file. And I say, yes, I want to do this. I want it a ringtone. I don't want it as a regular file no more. And you can see right here immediately it changed this icon to a different icon instead of the regular song icon. And so now we're going to take this file and place it in that folder that I talked about earlier. You could just leave it here, but this will make it easier in the long run, and this is a really good idea for managing and backing up. I put it there. Alright, see, it's there. We're all ready to go. But iTunes doesn't exactly know it's there yet. So this screen isn't really relevant anymore. This is just a search one. So I have this snippet here, 30-second snippet here, and that's, you can leave it here or delete it. I'm going to delete mine because I don't want my library to be messy. So I'm going to get rid of it. If you notice the icon that popped up, it didn't find it anymore because we changed the extension. But it should be here under tones after we add it to the library. So we're going to go here and go to that folder, which again, mine was here. You can see it there, but I'm going to go through it, or go through the steps of adding it. Go to Ringtones, and then you can see it again right there. And after I push open, iTunes should immediately pick it up. Oh, I gotta go on this to the song. I didn't select it. There we go, and it's gonna show up, and it works really good. Works with any file MP3 you have. You can do little voice snippets or whatever, and it's pretty easy to do. You can do quite a few and not have to pay for any, and do exactly what you want. No worrying about getting viruses, which on iPhones aren't so bad yet, but eventually they might be. So there you go. Everything's done.